I know this may be hard to believe, but we are less than a month away from the end of the year, and that means it's time to use up any remaining money in your flexible spending account or your FSA. So most FSAs, they expire at the end of the year, but some employers do let you roll over some of your remaining funds to next year. This morning, Sheeran with Houston Health Advocacy is joining me now to talk about what we can do with all that money. Good morning.
Hey, Chelsea, how you doing?
Great. All right. So some people may think that they can only use it for doctor's appointments, or maybe still some confusion around that. What can the FSA money go towards?
Well, what I would say is to plan. Think about what you really need. It's a lot for home health, which is great. I mean, we left hurricane season. Now we're into maybe ice and cold season. So, cold remedies, anything for stomach ailments. I mean, if your stomach, gives you trouble, you need medicine like right then and there from your drugstore. And, I think planning is the best thing. You can spend it on dental, vision, and hearing appointments. And I would say book those now because, the holidays are coming up. And even though some plans allow for a grace period, not all plans allow for that. And say like somebody takes out $3,000, which is the max, and some plans only allow a $600 rollover, didn't say that this morning, and you might lose money. Oh, you don't want to lose money in the deal. I mean, so you gotta sit down and think about it. I know everybody's busy this time of year, but planning is essential.
Yes, absolutely. So now that we've covered, some of those things that you can pay for, like those over-the-counter medications, what are some things that people may not realize they cannot use that money for?
Anything that has to do with cosmetic type things. So anything to make us look really great for the holidays, unfortunately not covered. There's a lot of things that, we might go for that aren't, if it's not considered medically necessary, which is kind of a vague term. It's kind of hard to figure that out. But basically, if there's anything that's not going to bring us back to health after we're feeling sick, or keep us in good health, those aren't allowed.
Okay, so just because it's at the drugstore doesn't mean that you can spend that money on that.
Exactly,
okay,
yes.
Got it. All right, so what's something people should keep in mind if their employer does let them roll over those funds or some of those funds to next year?
Well, if you're going to do the dental, vision, and hearing appointments, book them now. Because we get into next year, if it does roll over, maybe make it a New Year's resolution. That might be a good idea. Sit down and think, what do I really need this year? And also, if you're going to do an FSA for next year, it's planning and for that FSA. So, if it does roll over, I think, you could kind of let it go over the holidays and then kind of sit down at New Year's and think about, what do I really need?
And those limits are increasing for 2024 that you can contribute.
They are, yes.
Yeah, okay, something to keep in mind. And yes, get those appointments in, because it's kind of hard this time of year. I definitely got mine.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you.